Would you drag around my door? If I keep it cracked, there won't be there no more. Would you leave along the way? Leave them there, don't come back today. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the one who treats you right? Yeah, leave them there, don't come back to fight. Now who's the lad who wants to be? It never was, and it just can't be me. My luck is wasted. I'm on the run somewhere. My luck is wasted. I'm on the run somewhere. And break the glass. I'll get down on my knees to kiss your ass. 'Cause you're the one to be in my dreams. It never was, isn't what it seems. My luck is wasted. I'm on the run somewhere. My luck is wasted. I'm gonna run somewhere. Who's a dragon at my door? I shot it now, it don't come back no more. My luck is wasted. I'm on the run somewhere. My luck is wasted. I'm on the run
Hello. Oh, let me turn it off. All right. Do. Back that up one more time. All right. Interesting. Hello. So set up a new spot to stream here. This is not sure if you can see this. There's a cord behind me. That's the that's currently the internet cable. So I'm gonna reroute that, put it over the ceiling and all that jazz. And then behind me, underneath the light, we'll put up a couple flags. We've got the kitchen right there. Who's a funny boy, that boy? No, this isn't the garage. This is this is like by the back door of the place. We've had to like rearrange a bunch of stuff because the girlfriend has been working from home a bit sometimes, and it's just where the computer was. Well, there's two different computers now, and then where the one computer was not not good for me to stream. Let's put it that way. So we'll put a couple flags up. We got a bunch of cleaning up still to do and organizing to do, but there is a desk back here now. So I wanted to check it out. Connection seems good. Camera seems to all be working. You guys can hear me, I'm sure. I've been talking before on stream with this. So yesterday I got a new little mini mic. So when I go out, like if I go skating or bike riding or whatever, I got a new microphone that I can clip to my lapel, and has like the little fuzzy thing on it and all that jazz. So hopefully you won't get the wind. And if I'm out doing a live stream event like the car show or whatever, then if it's at all windy, then we can solve that problem now. So yes. So all these people freaking the fuck out because of course they are. Our premier here is like, she's a fucking straight up traitor. Hey man, I don't know. It's what I was like, oh, I should like get a set of headphones and a mic, and I was just like, oh, I have one of those, here you go. So it works, and it didn't cost anything. Like, nothing. I don't know, I'm not sure what this was. Like, the girlfriend gave this to her kid for gaming, and then she got a new set, and these have just been laying around or whatever. So I don't know. It is what it is. Anyways, so our premier here in Alberta is a complete traitor. I'm going to read something in a little bit here that was extremely well put by a pretty famous person about our little premier. But I'm going to start with this one because it's crazy. Well, to me, it's fucking crazy. And people can say what they want about Nenshi. People like Nenshi. People don't like Nenshi. You know, you get all the fucking conservatards out there that fucking, oh, the NDP. Well, you're fucking little precious Danielle Smith. Danielle Smith crossed the floor from the Wild Rose Party to the Conservative Party and took like 6 MLAs with her. And it cost the Wild Rose the election. And because people were so not liking the Conservatives, that the NDP won. So Danielle Smith actually threw an election that the NDP won. So whatever. I've never voted NDP in my life. I lived in Calgary when Nenshi was the mayor there. He was a good mayor. People can say what they want, but I'm going to play this because it's accurate.
The UCP has now confirmed that a senior staff member sat there and watched Jason Kenney's data be shared with bad actors and thought it was okay. The moment my senior staff saw the information, they called me immediately. We said, we got to call the cops. Because whether or not this is Elections Alberta data, personal data of Albertans has been exposed on the open web, so we called the cops. She always claims she didn't know. And now she says, well, you should have told me.
He could have told us. He could have told us.
So she thinks that it's okay that her staff member didn't tell her, but that the leader of the opposition should have called her up and said, hey, you know that guy whose wedding you went to? He's doing something illegal and I've called the cops. Come on. This government is deeply embedded with the separatists. telling them, well, who are they going to tell? There's a real risk there. This is a criminal matter that goes to the police. The premier has built a culture of corruption in her office, in her party, and in the government that Albertans should not stand for.
Couldn't agree more with Mr. Nenshi. The Conservatives have admitted, and people are like, oh, it's done by the NDP and like it's just mudslinging and they're trying to sabotage and blah, 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 blah. The Conservatives have admitted that they had staff there that were observing all of this and seeing it all happen and literally did nothing about it. Apparently have been encouraging of it all. So I don't know if this is to stoke more division from Danielle and the corrupt Conservatives, but it's this whole separatist business in Alberta has gotten completely freaking out of hand. And the mainstream media is reporting Russia. I'm not seeing or hearing literally anything from Russia. That I don't quite understand why Russia would give a dang. Like, why would they care? Like, Russia hasn't threatened our sovereignty at all. Who has threatened our sovereignty is the U.S. It's the U.S. that's interested in Canadian oil and resources. It's not Russia that's threatening our sovereignty. So this whole it's Russia thing, yeah, not buying it. It's the U.S. Abso-fucking-lutely. There are fingerprints of the United States all over this fucking thing. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. So, what are you doing, buds? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch Hello Snow White. I don't know. I would hope not. Oh, yeah, it is there. All right. If you guys haven't checked this out,
the Jewish supremacist mindset is causing a big problem.
We've got a special guest with us, Dan Bilzerian, and a social media influencer, entrepreneur, rose to fame as the.
If you guys haven't checked this out, this Jimmy Dore interview with Dan Bilzerian, definitely check it out. This is posted on both Jimmy's channel and Dan Bilzerian's channel. It is worth taking the time to listen to and watch this. I wasn't a huge Dan Bilzerian fan, but this was an extremely good interview. Extremely good. Very important, and every American should have to fucking watch it. It was much better than I thought it was going to be. I shared this out on my yeah, I get some people can't. Like I get it. I know people don't like Dan either. You know, I've been trying to really say lately and like get across and push that we need to be having conversations with people that we don't like. You can't live in a cancel culture echo chamber. It's just not going to work. We're not going to achieve any goals. We'll continue to be divided and fighting amongst each other and canceling each other. And that's just helps the establishment. We have to be able to, you know, people, I have fuckhead dipshits on that all the time, being like, oh, the only place you like spend your time is in like pro-Palestine channels, and that is completely not true. Like, I was just spent fucking quite a while yesterday in the Rebel News Media fucking propaganda channel. They definitely don't say free Palestine in there. That's for dang sure. They're completely opposed, all against it. So, but I get out, I go into other places to get information. Unlike a lot of you on the left or the right. These fucking Democrat, liberal fucking whatever. Oh, they'll just cancel. Cancel Dan Bilzerian. Cancel fucking Tucker Carlson. Cancel. I need my echo chamber safe space. And the same thing with the MAGA fucktards, the conservatards, the fucking cancel Jimmy Dore, cancel these people. I need my little echo chamber safe space. Get the liberals out of here. Like, it's not helpful. You're not literally helping anything. Literally anything. We need to be able to have these discussions. Like the fact that you have people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Ro Khanna teaming up to fucking get the Epstein files released and whatever. You see, you have this like right and left coming together to work together for a common goal and cause. That's what we need. Not cancel and fucking echo chambers of fucking stupid. Like, that's not fucking helpful at all. Not even a little bit. So I'm going to stick with this separatism thing for a minute and fucking that fucking bitch Danielle Smith. Oh shit, I can't do it from here. I can't do it from this one. Okay, wait. I'll be right back. Sorry, I forgot I can't do that from this fucking thing. I gotta just grab a different device for a second. So we're gonna have an interlude, I guess. What the hell? That's what I'm looking for. Because there's something that was really, really well stated by extremely intelligent, most people know who this person is. And we'll play this. We'll give you an interlude for just a moment while I go fucking when I do this.
Your resume, killing children every day. While you look away, United States of Israel. Netanyahu's pet, Trump is a pedophile. Don't you forget. 4 years of tweets at 3 a.m. unhinged and unwell. Bro, go to sleep. The Oval Office turned into a circus tent from hell. Your reliability wrapped in the spray tan and the tie. The title taped in the back. Even your suit is a lie. You said I alone can fix it. Fixed what? The grift. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Gave your whole family government jobs as a gift. Mar-a-Lago mansion. Classified docs on the floor. What was that? Box of secrets by the bathroom door. I'm really rich, said the man who begs for donations. LMAO. Selling Bibles and speakers to a broke nation. Go play the toilet, can't flush the truth. It's giving con man. Every indictment just more proof. You don't run a country, you run a brand. A broke one. 6 bankruptcy built on stolen land. The people who voted for you still can't afford their rent. Mega magic, baby. That's where all your promises went. United States of Israel. That's your resume. Killing children every day. While you look away. United States of Israel. Netanyahu's dead. Trump is a pedophile. Don't you forget. You marketed fear and sold it to the working class. Facts. Promised them the world, gave them nothing but gas. Your voters lost their jobs, their health, their home. It's the stock market though. Yeah, for people with portfolios and second homes and loans. BB pulls the strings and you perform the dance. Good boy. Guys are burning while you clap and chant. You call it peace deals. We call it what it is. Genocide shit. Blood on the hands of your whole administration's beers. From Iran, we're watching every move you make. Seal. Every child killed is a lie. You'll never shake. You threaten us on Twitter like we tremble and fold. Nah, son, Iran don't get threatened. Iran just gets cold. United States of Israel.
Netanyahu's dead.
Trump is a pedophile. Don't you forget.
Hi there, pretty girl. Excuse me. Well, that's nice. You can think he's a failed comedian, but when it comes to his political commentary lately, he's been pretty on the freaking mark. So you can't just hold things against people forever. Like you can't just have whatever. The speech you don't like, that's the speech that needs protecting. You have to protect the speech of those you don't agree with, right? It's just the way it is. It's the important. It's not only about just your speech and what you think, right? Okay, I'm going to read you this. This is from Arlene Dickinson. Do you guys know who Arlene Dickinson is? You should know who Arlene Dickinson is. She's from Dragon's Den. Right? Here I can. Oops. This is Arlene Dickinson. This is her YouTube channel. She's very famous from Dragon's Den. Most people know who she is if they've ever seen Dragon's Den and stuff like that. So tis from her. Hey there, Dave. Good to see you. Thanks, man. So if you know who Arlene Dickinson is, this is what she wrote. She posted this. I've tried to find this somewhere else and I couldn't find it, but she posted this on her Facebook. So it's Arlene Dickinson's Facebook is where I've gotten this from. I'm going to read what she said here. So this is an Arlene Dickinson post from 2 days ago. It says, how to hand your province to a foreign power in 10 steps. Danielle Smith playbook, in parentheses, at least as I see it. Step 1, slide up to the foreign leader alone. Every premier in Canada stood united against Trump. Smith instead chose to fly solo to Mar-a-Lago and be chummy. So while Canada was busy presenting a united front, she signaled to Washington that Alberta was open for a very different type of deal. On point. Step 2, publicly break with your own country. She was the only premier to refuse signing a joint statement protecting Canadian industries from Trump's tariffs. She didn't just break ranks when she did this. She literally handed him the wedge he needed on energy and on creating the division in our country that suits his agenda. Again, on point. Step 3, change the laws to make leaving easier. Pass Bill 54. cut the referendum petition threshold in half overnight, hand separatists the legal pathway they needed, then claim you're not one of them. Again, on point. Like everything Arlene is saying is completely fucking on point. Step 4, let Trump's officials meet your separatists in secret. Alberta separatist group met Trump administration officials 3 times, including inside a classified U.S. government facility. They discussed how the U.S. could support Alberta independence and floated a $500 billion loan request. BC Premier Eby called it treason. Smith said nothing. Her silence was acceptance. And this has been admitted to, by the way. It was admitted to that the separatists went and secretly met and had a meeting with fucking the Trump administration. That's Jeffrey. This is openly admitted to. Oh fuck, Cat. I know. So again, Arlene is on point, like completely on point with what she's saying, with the separatists going and having secret meetings with the foreign power. And I agree with the BC premier. That's fucking treason. That is outright fucking treason. Step 5, allow bad players to flood the province with foreign propaganda. Hey, Nancy, good to see you. Step 5, allow bad players to flood the province with foreign propaganda. 40 million views, 20 fake Canadian YouTube channels traced to foreign countries. This did check out as well, by the way, from like Denmark, shit like that is fucked up. Fronted by hired American actors who can't even pronounce Alberta correctly. It's Berta, just so you know. AI-generated lies are pushing U.S. annexation at 12 times the rate of real separatist content. Smith, silence every single time. There's many of us that have thought that I don't believe in any Russia shit, but it's pretty clear as fucking day that there are definitely American hands all inside and up in this fucking Alberta separatist shit. It has clearly had American influence. Step 6, let your MLAs sign the separatist petition. Sitting UCP members signed the petition to break up Canada. Smith's response, yep, you got it, silence. Then she said to this, she's now in charge of a separatist party. I can't find, like, I'm trying to find something to disagree with, and I can't. Step 7, bury the real question under 9 others. Smith put 9 government written questions on the October 19th ballot, ranging from immigration to constitutional powers to Senate abolition. She's already declared that 5 of them non-binding, so they can't even change anything. But what they do is normalize the idea of Alberta breaking from Canada while she tries to inch Alberta towards separation using Albertans' tax dollars. This is a misappropriation of funds for sure. That's all she's done is misappropriate fucking funds since she's taken office. Step 8, watch the signatures roll in and then ask how. The petition needed 178,000 signatures. They miraculously got 302,000 collected over 120 days, suspiciously right alongside a massive illegal data breach of 2.9 million voters' private data. I thought it was over 3 million, but I thought it was like 3.01 million or something. Elections Alberta will now scan the petition for fake names seated in the stolen voter lists. This puts the integrity of the entire referendum in question. They can't even do that yet, Arlene. Elections Alberta will do that when they're allowed to touch it, because at this point, with the court cases being going on, those signatures are sitting and collecting dust. They're not doing anything. There is no referendum. They're collecting dust until there's court rulings. Those signatures do nothing. So, and then if the court rulings do calm down, Then Elections Canada will have to go through and fucking verify all this shit, and it's looking shady as fuck. Step 9, have your staff watch while separatists steal voters' data. The Centurion Project, a separatist group linked to the Republican Party of Alberta, illegally obtained private data on 2.9 million Albertans and made it publicly searchable. Judges, abuse survivors, activists, all exposed. UCP caucus staff were confirmed present at the meeting where the database was demonstrated. Again, they admitted this. The NDP alerted the RCMP the next day. It took 13 days to open an investigation. And as we heard in the earlier clip from Nenshi, why the fuck is it Nenshi's job to inform Danielle Smith that her staff are overseeing data breaches? He doesn't have that responsibility. The proper thing was done, and the authorities were alerted that it's like, holy fuck, this is fucking highly illegal. There's no responsibility to inform Danielle Smith of fuck all. The fuck? This dumb cunt, man. Like, she has got a fucking screw loose. This fucking psycho broad. All Danielle Smith gives a shit is about Danielle Smith. That's it. What can forward her? What can advance her? That's why she crossed the fucking floor and handed an election to the NDP, because it was about what was good for her. And she got bribed. It was like, hey, come cross the floor now. Then later, when Jason Kenney is gone, we'll put you into the leadership position of the Conservatives. Okay. Like, she cares about her career, having power, being influential. She's like, I'm the woman. I'm the top bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she just, that's what she cares about. Danielle cares about Danielle, not what's right, what's ethically, morally fucking accepted, what's not accepted. Like, it's unbelievable. Okay, last one. Step 10, defund the only people who can stop you. Who investigates all this? Elections Alberta. The exact same body Smith stripped of investigative powers before any of this began. As Nenshi put it, the very same Elections Alberta they've defunded and defanged. The very same Elections Alberta they've defunded and defanged. So it's like they completely fucking annihilated Elections Alberta, then pulled all this fucking shady shit. And it's like, and the ones that are supposed to investigate this are fucking defanged. Like, she closes by saying, sorry, but this isn't Western alienation. This isn't a protest vote. This sure appears to be a deliberate, step-by-step attempt to dismantle Canadian democracy, and Albertans deserve so much better. Couldn't agree more, Arlene. Where did Arlene post this? Arlene posted this on her fascist book. I shared it on my fascist book. There you can see it says Arlene Dickinson. This is on her Facebook. You got headphones. Those tummy tempers on the porch. Yeah. Here, I got the link for you, Kat. Here you go. There you go. I posted it for you there. So, like, I saw Arlene post that the other day. I shared it, and it was like, absolutely fucking bang on, Arlene. Like, just fucking nailed it. Like, she's smart. Like, she's very fucking ridiculous, like, super smart lady. Like, again, she's, you know, the entrepreneur on the Dragon's Den and shit like that, right? Like, super smart. So she spelled that out really, really well. And yeah, fuck Danielle Smith and these conservatwats and these fucking separatwats and these pieces of fucking shit, man. They are actively working to break up the country. Like, it is fucked up. Absolutely unbelievable. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. These separatists they're just being useful idiots of the establishment. Like, they think, I don't know what the fuck they think. They think that they're being rebellious by giving the establishment exactly what they want. You're not being fucking rebellious. Dividing the country is making both Alberta and Canada weaker, not stronger, either one of us. I don't know how the fuck they think that splintering off Alberta from the protection of Canada, the Commonwealth, the trade deals we have, all the things, that is somehow making Alberta stronger. That weakens us greatly. And you're setting us up. I don't know where some of these streamers get their fucking information from, but we have in Alberta just over 5 million people. That's not a high population at all. Minimal population, maximum fucking resources. It makes sense that the fucking US is trying to splinter and break us off. Does the US want all of Canada? I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt their feelings, but not really that much. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Who the fuck wants, Winnipeg? Like, I'm just bugging you, Manitoba, but yeah, they don't necessarily want the entirety of Canada, but if they could have Alberta, oh yeah. And it's the US that's threatened our sovereignty, not Russia, not China, not Iran, none of them. They haven't threatened our sovereignty. They haven't done anything. It's the US that's threatened our sovereignty. It's the US that's fucking declared war on our fucking ally Denmark and their fucking shit with Greenland. It's the US that went and fucking are conducting coups and shit in Venezuela. That's for oil, right? Greenland for resources, like Venezuela for oil. Like, it's the US is the fucking threat. And these separate twats can't seem to figure it out that they're literally helping the establishment. Like, why would you think that the US is your fucking buddy? Like, look at Libya, right? Gaddafi gave up their fucking nuclear weapons program, all their shit, all they comply, be buddies, turned around, he's dead. You know how many American streamers I watch that are like, don't ever do a trade deal with the US, ever. We never, not once, have ever, not just a trade deal, any deal. We've never, not once, abided by any kind of fucking deal they've ever made. They've stabbed Russia in the back numerous times. They stabbed fucking people in South America in the back, Libya in the back. That's all they fucking do. So why people think Iran would ever want to do any kind of peace deal with the United States of Israel, you got to screw loose. The United States of Israel cannot be trusted in any deal any time ever. They just lie. It's just fucking bullshit, lies. Don't fucking deal with the U.S. Fuck them. I don't understand why people think that I'm talking about these separate twats, why they think that some kind of deal with the U.S. is their some kind of power. And where the fuck do they think that suddenly they're not going to have to pay any fucking federal taxes. You're still going to have to. It's just going to go to Edmonton instead of Ottawa. How the fuck do you want to pay for a military? And it won't even be much of a military. It won't be a military at all. It'll be fucking walked over in a day. What are you going to have what does Israel have for fucking people? 10 million people or some shit? And they have forced military conscription, and they don't have a big military. Like, they have obviously the most advanced military on planet Earth, one of, with their technology and shit. But as far as just numbers, like troops on the ground, manpower numbers, they don't have a big military. Not comparatively speaking, right? Not when you start matching them up against a fucking nation like Iran. Like, ping, Israel's military is nothing. So I don't understand where these separate twats think that we're going to become a country and suddenly we're going to have a military that's capable. We literally will have nothing. 0 jets, 0 tanks, 0 armed fucking personnel carriers, 0 fucking how do you have a fucking navy when you're landlocked? Like, 0 infantry. You have no armed forces defense whatsoever. And you just proceeded to kick Canada in the fucking nuts. So they're probably not too inclined to fucking help you, are they? Like, what? You're setting us up for a fucking invasion. You're setting us up to be fucking annexed by the U.S. And I know you have dumb fuck streamers that are like, you're fear-mongering. I'm being a realist, man. We fucking saw what they did to Venezuela, and they have threatened our sovereignty. I'm inclined to listen to Zion Dawn when he's like, yeah, I'm taking Canada. And I'm sure he definitely means Alberta. Like, you're helping this idiot. I guess you don't like healthcare. Guess you don't like education. I guess you don't like having safe schools where you don't have to worry about your kids getting fucking shot. Like, are you fucking dumb fucks not thinking at all of for any of this? Your quality of life plummets instantly the moment you fucking become part of the U.S. As soon as you sign on to becoming a U.S. citizen, your quality of life plummets. Healthcare, safety in fucking schools, safety of neighborhoods, clean streets, fucking crime, fuck everything. Your fucking quality of life just nosedives. I guess these separate twats that want to be 51st state bullshit don't like healthcare. They don't give a fuck if their kids get shot up at school. They would rather go give their fucking resources to 400 million fucking people than share it amongst 40 million. Because that's smart. Like, with a way better quality of life. Way better quality of life in Canada than the U.S. These separate twats, I have not met or spoke or not a single intelligent one. Not one. They have all been just either propagandists or have been sold on bullshit fairy tale fucking lollipop pipe dreams of bullshit with no forethought, no fucking, following through on thinking of what's going to happen down the road. It just, we don't have to pay tax anymore. Well, I guess you don't like military then. You don't want a military to protect your fucking country from the psychos, the U.S., but you're dumb. Hi, babes. So these separate twats they're not right in the head. I get the anger. You can understand the anger and frustration, but you're not going about things in a very fucking good way at all. Like, I was having a conversation with Dumbfuck yesterday. He's one of these separate twats that made an account in January of 2026 and has all these tens of thousands of subscribers, right? Because, they're working that up in the algorithm. These fakes just get on and grift. And he's trying to tell me that all avenues have been exhausted. The fuck you say? All avenues have not been fucking exhausted at all. You dumb cunts, these dumb fuck people that are like, well, if you don't vote for conservatives or liberals, then you're just wasting your vote because those other parties are never going to win. You have to vote for the main parties. You dumb prick. Like, I've been trying to explain this to these fucking idiots forever. And I just was watching Katie Helper, where she had Dr. Scholl on, who was amazing. Y'all need to check out Katie Helper's show today. Highly fucking recommend. Katie Helper's show today was fucking brilliant and awesome. And y'all need to fucking listen to those people because they know what the fuck they're talking about. But the one lady said, you know, these red and blue, these main parties, if nobody voted for them anymore, they wouldn't be the main parties. Hello? Like, do you not understand how a fucking election works? If the majority of people do not vote for red or blue, then red and blue are not main parties. They are minority actors. They are relegated into the backbencher seats. They shouldn't even be in fucking... These motherfuckers should lose party status as far as I'm concerned with what fucking traitor sellouts they are. Like, stop voting liberal and conservative and they wouldn't form government. Somebody else would. Like, it's painful when you have to explain to what are supposed to be grown, mature adults how the fucking election works. What kind of voter have you been your entire life where you don't even understand the very fucking basic concept of an election? Like, yeah, voters should have to undergo an IQ test to fucking vote. If you don't have an IQ above this fucking level, whatever, you're not allowed to vote because you're putting the country and the people in danger. Like, you're just playing a popularity contest that's been paid for by money or something. You're not actually voting with any kind of intelligence or good fucking common sense. Like, you're literally hurting your country and putting your citizens in danger, not helping fucking anything except the establishment. You're helping the fucking cabal establishment, the Epstein class, the central bankers, the rule of the Epstein class, you know, all that shit. Like, that's what you're helping by every time you vote red and blue. That's what you're fucking helping. You are not helping your fellow citizens at all. Just the direct opposite. You're fucking hurting us. So, a lot of sorts there. Got the Get the Canucks jersey on today. Yeah, I don't know JFK. I've so fucking had it with that fucking propaganda drunk. Like, it's absolutely just fucking drunk on propaganda, fucking useful idiots. It's pretty much where I'm at with a lot of fucking people anymore. Hey, Earl of Lurl, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Independents decided elections. Oh, there was who the hell was just talking about that? Was it Tucker and Megan? Who the heck was just talking about that? But they were talking now how the independents outnumber both the Republicans and the Democrats. That's the biggest populace now is independents. It's not Democrat voters, it's not Republican voters, it's independents. And that's JFK. It fucking blows me away how the Americans are figuring it out first before Canadians. I'm shocked. I really, really, really thought that Canada would wake up to, B'nai B'rith, the Israel lobby controlling the conservative government and shit like that. Like, especially after the Freedom Convoy, I would have thought for sure Canadians would have figured it out before the Americans, but that's proving not to be the case. There is a number of Americans who are really waking up to it. Like I was showed the Dan Bilzerian thing earlier, and that's something he's been talking about too. Finally, we're getting more people talking about this. Is this whole right-left crap? It's got to go. The right-left thing is just bullshit. Like the billionaires, the lobbyists, whatever, they pay both sides. Like they're, as it's been said, they say whatever needs to be said to get inside the office, and then once they do, they don't give a fuck about their constituents and just do whatever they want and whatever their fucking donors want and fucking whatever citizens. What are you going to do about it? Type deal thing. So it's really like this whole right-left crap. It has to go. It's a problem, not a solution. And I've been saying that for fucking years, but nobody ever listens to me, right? I will never vote blue or red again. I know, me as well, man. That's me too. I voted conservative once, and we got Stephen Harper, and I was like, what a massive mistake. And like, never doing that again. I've never voted liberal. I've never voted NDP. And I won't vote for the big three. Although I like Nenshi. I'm not going to lie. I know people are like World Economic Forum and he's horrible and whatever. Like, it's just, I get all that. But he's a fucking damn good politician. He speaks in terms that people can understand. He's a very good orator. He breaks it. I don't know. As far as politicians go, he seems to give a shit about his constituents more than a lot of politicians I've seen over the years. And I've been, following Nenshi for 20 years or whatever. Like, I lived in Calgary when he was mayor there. So, I'm quite familiar with his politics and shit like that, right? So, I don't know. Is there too much raising of taxes and too much bureaucracy and whatever? Yes. Like, nobody's going to deny that, I wouldn't think. But as far as just a politician goes, he's a fucking good politician. Like I said, he seems like he gives a shit about his constituents much more than anybody, especially those like that traitor Danielle Smith. Like, Nenshi definitely cares about the constituents way the fuck more than Danielle Smith does. Like, way more. Danielle Smith don't give a fuck. All she cares about is Danielle. What kind of legacy can I have? What kind of fucking unbelievable. Brett, remember me? I don't think that I do. I know I've seen you in my stream before, but love your profile pic. Yeah, I like my fuck Zion Nazis. I got a hoodie too. I have a fuck Zion Nazis hoodie. I can show you if you want. I've worn it before. I have a hoodie that matches that. I'm going to see having parties is pointless when they both answer to the same donors. Yeah. I like Wob Canoe as well, Sandy. The more I hear from that guy, I like Wob Canoe. That guy's fucking awesome. I like his style too. He's pretty good. You got to vote, Dave. You just got to not vote red or blue. We need to get these fucks out of there. The way to get them out of there is by voting, but not voting red or blue. I like Wob Canoe. The more I hear from that guy, the more I like him. I don't know. Nenshi might, do something there. The NDP were wise to put Nenshi in here. Who's a good kitten. The NDP were very wise to put Nenshi in here. He's a good politician. Like, you can't take that away from him. Whether you like him or not, he's a good politician. Like, people do, he resonates with people, etc. So he is good. But I'm going to why is the fucking caps lock on? Huh? Why can't I get that to go like that? Bloody hell.
Sweatshirt. People say that it came from his social profile before they took it down. That's possible, but it looks like AI to me. And it's like, I don't need an AI photo to already have suspicion that Israel was involved somehow. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to do that. And I told this to my friend. He's like, Israel isn't connected to everything. Okay. I'm like, well, first of all, not necessarily. Secondly, don't tell that to me as a Palestinian. I mean, come on. Like, if there's one thing I get to do my entire life, it's accuse Israel of being involved in everything. That's kind of my form of birthright. You know what I mean? Like, you get the summer trip, I get conspiracy theories. If this was staged by the government, then yes, Israel's involved because U.S. intelligence and Mossad work very closely together. But if it wasn't, if it was just this lone teacher wolf from Torrance, California, then no, I don't think Israel was directly involved, okay? However, this whole thing happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, not when a comedian was performing because they wouldn't let us go because they were afraid we'd use the P word and not P, okay? So they booked a mentalist, which is like a comedian without jokes, okay? Somebody who controls your mind, but does it while entertaining you. So they're actually a great fit for the US government, okay? And so the mentalist was up there mentaling on stage doing the trick while this all happened. He was literally showing Trump a card, and all of a sudden gunshots rang out and Trump's eyes turned like he was taking a massive dump. And that's when the shooting happened. So as far as we know, this could have all been part of the mentalist's trick. It never officially ended. So it begs the question, where was this mentalist from? You can Google it yourselves, guys. He's Israeli. He's an Israeli mentalist. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. Stop making me go crazy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just looking at facts, dude. So no matter what you say, Israel was involved, okay? And you could be like, oh, that's up to just say that he could go that far to make a shooting happen. Well, he didn't stop it. He could have stopped the shooting with his mind. Now, I will be fair, this Israeli mentalist, he's good at his job. And he was doing a good job while he was there on stage. These are soulless people. And he was doing a good job. Yeah, they were like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. And he even potentially made the shooting happen mentally. So yeah, he did a real good job. And it's hard for me to say this as Palestinian, but I'm going to give credit where credit's due. I was very impressed that this Israeli mentalist didn't bomb. But if he was going to, he would have dropped leaflets first. I'm sure he would have. So
That's weird. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's Sammy. So going to see Sammy next month, actually. That's going to be fun. Early birthday present. And my fuck Zion Nazi shirt that I have, the hoodie, I got one made up for him too. So we're gonna give him a gift. We're gonna give him a fuck Zion Nazis fucking hoodie. It'll be good. Maybe I'll wear that next time. Well, I've been on for like almost an hour. I just wanted to come on and test some things, and I wanted to just talk about the whole Alberta separatist thing for a minute. Like it's a real wild time. I don't know. People are talking politics all around the world right now in all these places, in like Iran and US and Greenland and the UK and fucking just all over Israel and fucking China, whatever, right? Canada has been sitting very quiet in the background. Not many people are talking about us, but we're quietly becoming very important as far as oil, like uranium, precious metals. We are quietly like climbing up the power ladder in the world. We're already a G7 nation. Like we're one of the most important nations on planet Earth. I'm not trying to boast or brag or anything like that. I'm just talking about when it comes to like resources and energy, like Canada is where a lot of other countries get their resources from, right? We're like the shopping center. It's like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this. I'm going to go home and make that. You know what I mean? We provide a lot of countries the resources they need to manufacture their products. So we're quietly like moving up. And I got to tell you, the political landscape of Canada right now is fucking whacked. And not only just Canada whacked, it is extra fucked up being in Alberta. I have never in my life seen a political landscape like I am seeing in Alberta right now. It is fucking crazy. People are all over the place. Like just all over the place. There's not much unity on much right now. Everybody's just off in their own fucking direction. It has been crazy the past little bit. Ever since this 51st state bullshit, it has been fucking whacked here. So she's just a part of the problem, Sandy. She's a big part. But if you missed it, rewind the stream and I went over a post from Arlene Dickinson that was really, really good. And yeah, she said some very critical things of Danielle Smith that I definitely agreed with. So definitely check it out. Yeah, Arlene Dickinson did some really nice sorry, I'll rephrase. Arlene Dickinson did a really well thought out, well written post. It was on point. 100% completely on point. So hello, Telescope. Hello, Christine. I think Alberta has been inundated with disinformation. Try being here. Holy fuck. It has just been insanity. These separatist twats have just been fed lollipop fairy tale pipe dreams. Like, we don't have to pay tax anymore, federal tax. Well, I guess you don't want a military, right? Like, what are you going to use for a monetary system? $1. Do you think you're just going to tell Canada to go fuck themselves and keep using the Canadian dollar? Do you think that these idiots actually think that, like, we're leaving Canada and we're not taking any of the debt with us? Nope. Even though what? Like, they think that they're just going to be debt free. No fucking, they're not responsible for any of the fucking Canadian debt that's been amassed at all, ever. Even, we're still fucking paying the interest on the debt from the fucking oil crash in the late 70s, early 80s type deal thing. Like, the fuck are you on, Albertans? That you think you're just going to walk away from Canada, be the richest country on planet Earth with no military, with no fucking dollar, with fucking, like, what, thinking that you're not going to have any debt, you're not going to pay any, like, it's just lollipop fairy tale fucking pipe dreams of bullshit. I don't know where the hell they're getting their information from, but they are fucked in the fucking head and are not thinking things through, not using any common sense, nothing. And these idiots, I have had so many of them say, oh, give me one good reason why Canada should stay. I'll give them 3 off the top of my head. And in the very next sentence, they're like, give me one good reason. It's like, I just gave you 3. They don't listen. They don't listen and form and readjust their thinking with new information. They're just propaganda drunk, stuck in their fucking little ruts of disinformation, and they do not fucking listen. I've been trying to, like, I don't know. I've gotten to some, like, I've made some points with someone. They're like, that's actually a good point. I never thought about that. Like, yeah, I could see how that would actually be beneficial to stay being part of Canada and not become this splintered off fucking weak, appealing fucking morsel. Like, I have changed some minds, but I'm just one guy. I'm just a little guy. I'm not famous. I'm not fucking nothing, right? So people traditionally do not listen to me. So, but I sleep better at night saying what I need to say. So Sandy. Oh my fuck. Don't even get me started about fucking the oil patch and these fucking, that's a whole other stream. And there'll be a lot of ranting and anger. Well, some of them used to be Canadian, and then Okay, so what happened was for a bit there, we were racing to the bottom. And even in fucking Danielle Smith's whole like whatever advertisement she's using to try and sell Alberta or like promote Alberta, she's like lowest taxes, lowest taxes. So what happened was Alberta with Jason Kenney lowered the corporate tax rate to, it was already bad, and then they lowered it more, and it's like holy fuck. Like what that means is that tax rates go up for other people, or they cut funding to things like education and healthcare to make up for those deficits, right? Those tax dollars aren't coming in now, so you need to make up for it somewhere. So either your taxes go up, or they cut your kids' fucking education funding, or they cut your mom's healthcare funding, right? That's what they do to make up these losses. Well, what happened was Texas came along and went, you don't have to pay any corporate tax. So you had companies like CNRL, like you had these oil companies that were based in Canada. So you'd be like, see you later. And they up and moved to Texas. They had their home base in Alberta, but when Texas fucking dropped the corporate tax rate to 0 or like 0.1%, these companies fucked off to Texas. And it's like, you're racing to the bottom. Like, who can give the biggest tax breaks to some of the most wealthy people on planet Earth? And you're calling that winning because they employ people for a bit until their facilities are built, then they have layoffs and it's all going to be run by AI after that. So see you later. Thanks. You're making us billions. Like, I don't understand this whole like letting corporations off, the most wealthy corporations, with paying 0 tax. What the fuck? They need to pay their fair share, pay their way. And it's, you know, again, I'm not being a fucking cheerleader here or anything, or a fanboy or nothing, but like Dan Bilzerian had an excellent point where he was like, you know what? Nobody making underneath 75,000 a year pays any tax. That's where you give the tax break, bottom up economics. And then from that point, everybody just plays at flat rate. Doesn't matter. It's all, you pay a flat rate of whatever the fucking income is, no matter what that is. And that's the way it is from the rest of the way. Makes sense. That's a very equal way of doing it. Right? Like, logical. It's logical. It's sensible. You can follow it. Like, wait, that makes sense. Like, this whole corporate tax 0 thing, the fuck out of here. Why are you giving these fucking pricks free pass? Now they're fucking, they don't have to pay tax on the roads that they use to go to the hospital to fucking use, that their fucking kid like breaks their arm or something. They don't have to pay tax to pay for any of that. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. These are the most wealthy people on the planet. Like, absolutely, they need to pay their fair fucking share. This whole corporate tax rate of 0 thing, that doesn't help us. That helps the billionaires, corporations, and shit. That doesn't help me and you. Like, cool, we get a morsel of a pittance. Like, here, we'll give you a job for this little bit and give you this wage for a bit. Well, okay, thanks. I'm like still living paycheck to paycheck. You still got to pay for fucking, you know, if you're in Texas, you got to pay for the healthcare, whatever. Like, you're, how much you, I don't know, man. But to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, corporations need to pay their fucking equal share of tax too, right? If they want to use the hospitals and the roads and emergency services and have all the same shit as the rest of us, like, you don't want to pay tax, you don't use a hospital, then you don't take roads, you don't fucking, if somebody invades your house, you don't get to call police. Like, it's all your tax dollars pay for that. But if they're not paying tax, then fuck them. Like, I don't know. I guess that's my warped perspective, but And guess what? Property taxes went up for homeowners while the corporation's paying zero. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fucking terrible. Like, not only that, to get aid in Texas, to be able to qualify for aid for like disaster relief and stuff like that, you actually have to sign an affidavit, a legal document that you will support Israel and you will not join any BDSM movement or boycott of Israel. You have to swear allegiance to Israel. In order to get federal aid or disaster aid relief or anything like that, in order to get aid in Texas from a flood or whatever, you have to swear allegiance to Israel. How fucked is that? Do you have to swear allegiance to Israel if you're a American citizen in Texas that is just trying to get some aid relief for a fucking flood that wiped out your property? You're an American citizen, you live in Texas, a flood comes and wipes out your fucking property, and you have to swear allegiance to Israel before you can get that aid. That is some fucking messed up shit. Every American should be asking, what the fuck is up with that? That should be like, boop, red flags, alarms, like all that shit. Who is Inky the Cockapoo? G. I don't think G should be blocked. I just went through my list the other day because I forgot to pull Cat out. I released a couple people, Cat being among them. But I didn't see you in there. If I did, I would have pulled you out. I'll go through and look again. Texas has the biggest crooks at the top. Well, that's you know, I don't think Texas is any more corrupt than California is any more corrupt than New York is any more corrupt than fucking any Florida. Like, pick a fucking place. We're all dealing with the same shit too. Like, that's another thing people can't seem to understand. Like, we all are experiencing and dealing with the exact same shit of corrupt politicians, corporate tax breaks, fucking favoritism to foreign nations, whether it's Ukraine or Israel or whatever the fuck. Like, we all are having the same fucking problem in the West, especially the West. The Arab countries are experiencing it as well. Like, there's going to be tons of people in places like Jordan where they're against what Israel's doing. They're standing with their Palestinian and Lebanese brothers and sisters. And the appointed monarchy of Jordan is completely going along with the U.S. Israel bullshit, right? Like, and the citizens are not for it, right? These people, we have a lot more in common with each other, us people living in these places. Like, me in Canada, you guys in the States, we have a lot in common with the people living in Jordan, living in fucking, Iran, living in fucking wherever, Syria, whatever. We have a lot of the same common fucking problems. Like, it's, I keep trying to get it through to people. It's not right versus left. It's not white person versus black person. It's not Muslim versus Jew or Christian, whatever. It's not any of that. It is the Epstein class and those that rule and control the Epstein class versus the rest of us. Like, they're out for world domination, and it's all of us. So we can't be fighting each other. If we're fighting each other, that's helping them. So there was just yesterday, was it yesterday? There was just an attack in Edmonton, or was it just outside of Edmonton? I would have to recheck the article. Sorry. Muslim man attacked. Apparently wasn't doing anything wrong. Got attacked, beat, called, the N-word, made comments towards immigrants. And it was completely, it seems like at this point, racially motivated, bigoted motivated, anti-immigrant, whatever. And it's like, you're helping the establishment doing that shit, you dumb pricks that would do that. You are literally, that's what the establishment wants you to do. They are turning us, especially in North America. I'm going to talk for North America, and I can see it in the United Kingdom as well. I can see it in the UK. I can see it in Australia. I don't know many people in France. I can't see it in France. I don't keep tabs on France, but I imagine it's happening there too. They are trying to turn us into Nazis. They want us against immigrants, blame the immigrants, just like the Nazis, blame the commies, just like the Nazis, blame a Semitic group of people, that's Arabs are a Semitic group of people. It's either blame the Jews or blame the Arabs, right? Don't trust the media. Everything that the Germans did, everything that the National Socialist Party of Germany did, the Nazis did, to turn the Germans into Nazis, we are seeing again in North America. That's what they're doing. Blame the immigrants, blame the commies, blame the Semitic people. It's all these other people's fault except your own. Because you keep voting in these red and blue cocksuckers that keep fucking orchestrating all this bullshit. Creating the refugees, telling the refugees to come here, then demonizing the refugees. And inciting your citizens because you're trying to turn the citizens into Nazis. That's what's happening in North America. North America, UK, Australia, that's what's happening to our society. It's being done on purpose and by design. It's not by accident. I don't know why people think that this is and then they're dumb enough to blame the immigrants or blame the refugees. It's like, it's not their fucking fault. I get you're angry, but you're pissed off at the wrong people about the wrong thing. So. Yeah, I'm not on board with this whole. I don't even want to give it any air. This one right here. I don't want to give that any air. I think that should just be snuffed out. Prep Oil, what's your view on this fight for Alberta to secede? Well, I guess you should rewind the stream because that's literally what I talked about most of the stream. So, all right. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go do some stuff, but I'll come back. I got to do another test. I got a mic and stuff like that. I got to do another live stream test here. I'll probably do it later today or something. I'll try. I'm on it. Maybe I'll get out again and do another stream from out and about because I have to test a couple more things. So, but yeah, if you want to find out what I think about that, definitely rewind the stream and have a listen because pretty much what I talked about the whole stream. So anyways, gonna go for now. Apparently the internet seems to be working, the camera's working, the headphones working, so we'll straighten this out. We'll straighten all that out, get some flags up. We'll do up this fucking space. So we'll talk to you later. Like I said, I'll pop back on later probably for a test. And yep, happy New Year, motherfucker. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'll probably see you again. I know my girlfriend's going to get her daughter this weekend, so we should have I don't know. It should be, they have to go do bridal stuff though this weekend. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but you like the new format. Yeah, it's handy being able to share a screen. Like big time. I'm noticing that for sure. It's especially it's making it easier on me to be able to like go through and talk about stuff, and like I can it's you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about, and I can explain it. And yeah, I'm it's definitely probably, you know, an upgrade type deal thing. So it seems to be going a little better. So okay, anyways, I will see you guys later. Like I said, I'll pop back on probably in a bit, do another test maybe or something, but I gotta get some stuff working. And yeah, talk to you later. Free Palestine. Freeing Palestine frees us all. Hit the like.